Hey beautifuls, collective read. Let's get into a message for you guys. What is the message here for the collective? Please, Spirit, I hope you guys are fantastic out there. Oh my gosh, come here. Okay. What is the message for the collective? Public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. To do with family. Family dynamics are influencing the relationship. So the path is unknown because there's doubts. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. So there's public exposure, private matters could be exposed to do with family dynamics that are influencing the relationship. So this is making the path unknown because there are doubts that are surfacing. This is about your loyalty. Oh, okay. So it's to do with loyalty, loyal or not. So someone's doubting your loyalty and it's testing the limits here. Examining how you react under pressure. This is mixed signals in the past. Someone speaking their unfiltered truth is unmasking somebody's motives here though. New perspective, or just helping someone to get a new perspective. So there were doubts, but now that there's a truth that's been spoken, somebody speaking the unfiltered truth, this is now helping somebody to see things from a new perspective, and it's more complicated than what it actually seems. So it's more complex than it seems. We've got pretending to be fine. And this is smoke and mirrors. So somebody's pretending to be fine, but don't be fooled by appearances here. Because there is mind games. So group dynamic is shifting because of some mind games. Because somebody's concern is a facade. Somebody's pretending to be sincere when they've got ulterior motives. There's a love triangle. That's the outcome. There's a hidden emotional entanglement which is present. And somebody is intrigued by you and wants to know you better. But they're only sharing partial truths or parts of the truth. Somebody's intrigued but only sharing parts of the truth to benefit oneself. The moon. To do with a friendship, to do with friends. Okay, people, socializing, gatherings. There's something, information, private matters being discussed at like the dinner table here. This is all behind the scenes. This is people like talking over social gatherings, like gatherings together, festivities. Or it could have been a social gathering and then something came out in the public. Something was exposed, but it's got family ties involved. So there was something deceptive that come out amongst family. But there's good news here as well, because there's something about phone call or I don't know. Okay, so maybe It's word of mouth. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is about freeing ourselves, and this is actually about an apprenticeship, learning or studying or growing, working hard here and being committed. Page of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's watching. So the path is unknown yet hopeful, but somebody's doubts, they had doubts. Their trust was wavering. But this is over loyalty. Because there's family and friends involved. There's an admiration, secret admirer here, to do with your routine, to do with what you're working on. Because they're curious about you. It's curiosity. So you could be being a free spirit here. Maybe you've exposed something. Unfiltered truth. And so their doubts, they had doubts, but now they're seeing things possibly differently here. There's an unexpected change, financial disaster. Ah, somebody's having a reality check. Ooh. Oh dear, somebody's recognizing that they made the wrong decision. Yeah, because this could have been, I feel like this is you. So you were being tested. Someone was testing your limits and seeing how you would react under pressure. And it seems like it's because it's family. Friends or family ties. Things being exposed. Things being discussed in this group. And like, at the dinner table or while they're celebrating or coming together or socializing with each other. And you just moved on with the Page of Wands here. Like, quite a free-spirited energy. Kind of do what you want when you want kind of thing. Like, you're not tied down. You're not going to be tied down. You're not going to definitely be, tied into some sort of bullshit dynamics like this. Family dynamics like that. Like gossip. So because of this gossip, they're doubting you. Yet look at the table that they're sitting at. And so you've freed yourself, you're working hard, you've been structured, routined, responsible, persistent as well, working really hard, and now it's like, now they admire you. Because whatever that dynamic was, you brushed it off, you moved past it, you moved forward, and it looks like now they're recognizing that whoever these family ties are, whoever they were in some sort of, like cahoots with, it's left them, there's an unexpected change, there's a financial disaster, it's a huge loss. They've lost out because you've worked hard and you're independent, you're successful. This person's having a reality check. They were testing your limits to see if you were loyal or not, and yet you're making investments, financial, this is to do with money. I think this person wanted to know if you were financially genuine. They may have thought that you were just about the money, but this is all pentacle energy. It's all to do with finances here. Wealth, independent wealth, a big, huge loss, a financial loss. Oh gosh, okay. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you spoke your truth. Honest, candid, truthful, independent, unfiltered. Hermit, Knight of Wands. So you could have ghosted, went within, soul searching, spiritual enlightenment. You're very passionate about it, and it's a tower here. It's a upheaval. Something you've been speaking, something you've been saying here has caused an upheaval, an unexpected disaster in somebody's life. Somebody thought that they were, somebody got cocky, somebody thought they were being clever by trying to push you, test your limits, and you just moved on by and just worked your way towards this independent wealth and stability, and it has hit the fan. Shit's hit the fan now because you're speaking your truth. So this mixed signals, unclear and confusing. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing, and so you called it out. Okay, and it's caused a tower. Okay, can you tell me what the heck was this public exposure? Tell me what this public exposure is. The King of Wands. The King of Pentacles. You've exposed two masculine energies. But one of them you may be a counterpart to, but you walked away, you moved on. It looks like that's their love triangle. So there's two masculines here, one that you could have been, yeah, look at that. And because the King and Queen of Pentacles is a Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like they've realized that they lost out a good thing here with the Queen of Pentacles because they decided to get in on some sort of gossip or something being discussed around the dinner table anyway, to do with family, their family, it's family ties. It's illusions, it's just an illusion. Yeah, travel news, hastiness, progress, rushing. Yeah, you're taking, like, gaining momentum here. Something to do with your traditions, your values, your belief, which it looks like you are spiritual as well. And you're speaking your truth around your possible spiritual views. Sharing your knowledge, your education, your belief system. And it's taking off, and people are talking about it because they had a lack of enthusiasm when it came to this. They were being unrealistic, they were conceited, there's oppression, and look at that, now we've missed opportunities. We've got apathy here with the Four Cups, so they're very unhappy because they missed a brilliant opportunity to be with somebody who has been truthful and honest and is well and truly outshined whoever was trying to say that she was lacking, that she was unrealistic. They'll say that she was in her ego, that she's conceited. Okay, but she's progressing, she's in alignment, so it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Escaping ruin. Nah, she's escaped this group dynamic because somebody's pretending to be concerned, but they've got an ulterior motive, and it's because they're manipulating this King of Pentacles by the look of it. Pulling yourself together, learning from the past hardships. Wow. Judgment, calling judgment. Yep, and changing your timeline. Wheel of Fortune here. Changing your destiny here. Karmic destiny. So yeah, resilience. It took a lot of bravery. You could have been fatigued at some stage, but you've got this outpouring of new energy, enthusiasm, potential, and somebody here was being emotionally immature, overly emotional, is feeling overwhelmed and anxious because you've balanced yourself out, because you were resourceful. You balanced the ups and downs. You were adaptable. You were flexible. Yeah. Interesting. So, King of Wands. Oh, that's too many. Someone you were nurturing towards, someone that you gave towards, and someone who could have caused you an injustice. There's a truth here. Tell me more. Someone you called judgment on. Yeah, because it was a tower, because you left it behind. You closed out a cycle to do with this King of Wands. Yeah, both these people, you walked away from these people. It's a love triangle. It's seemingly Four of Pentacles. Someone who was holding on, possessive, but who was in fear and anxiety. So somebody who was holding on possibly to you to stop you from having faith or hope. Somebody who has a lack of creativity, somebody who's very negative, focuses on the negative, has a lack of faith. Somebody could have caused you a lot of stress and anxiety, feeling overwhelmed here. This King of Wands. So this is somebody who was holding on to you, holding on tight to you. Okay. So is this what, out of jealousy or what? Gifts and generosity. It was about charity. It was about money. Again, about money. It comes back to money here. Because they wanted to create insurmountable problems for you. Flogging a dead horse, duty bound. They wanted you to feel like it was your duty to give to them. The fuck? This is somebody who wanted your unconditional obedience by the look of it. Even if it meant that you would end up in poverty and hardship. So this is, okay, so these are connected people, family ties. Who's publicly, somebody's been publicly exposed, you're speaking your truth. You had somebody here who was trying to defeat you, someone who wanted you absolutely devoted to them, like you were duty bound to them, like as if it was resigned, like you had no choice in the situation. They wanted you feeling burdened, overwhelmed, by giving them all that you had, all the resources that you had, because this is somebody who is emotionally immature. Okay. Who's feeling anxious and nervous about the fact that you've escaped them as well, because you surrendered, you walked away. So what is this King of Pentacles? Someone who seems to be wanting to make peace. Oh, because they were being fooled. Okay, so don't be fooled by appearances. So they were being fooled. They were under some smoke and mirrors here with this King of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, now they want to take a leap of faith. Now they want to take action towards her. There, they're manifesting a new beginning to travel towards her. They're planning to move towards her, to travel towards her, to communicate with her. Yeah, because they want a partnership with her. They want to come into union here with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, okay. What were their views previously? Indecision. They weren't sure. Because they were the doubts here. Because of this King of Wands. Okay, and now we get the Emperor. And with the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, because now they're ascending, because now they're learning and paying attention to her and seeing that she is truthful and honest. And very educated. And probably was just a bit too loyal, by the look of it, to the King of Wands. She was being too loyal here. Okay, so she freed herself because this King of Wands was caught casting illusions. It's the moon energy at the dinner table with others, financially draining her, but has now had a reality check because she's moved on, because she was very loyal. She was loyal to them, and they were testing her. They were putting her under pressure they were running her ragged, out of control, to see how she would react under the pressure. This is messed up. We've got nine of Cups here, wish fulfillment, and then lack of progress. So let me see, tell me a little bit more. And the Tower in the reverse, resisting change. So she stood her ground. So this is somebody putting her under pressure, exhausting her, trying to basically slave drive her, slave labor her in some way, making her do everything for them. Okay, looks like she's speaking her truth, and this is what's coming out now, as people are knowing that that's what this person was doing. They've been trying to avoid a disaster. They've been trying to delay the inevitable, which was to lose her. That's what it come down to, is that they didn't want to lose her. Why would you, when she's the Queen of Cups? She's unconditional with her love, but you were taking advantage of it and abusing it. The Fool. Yeah, so she's taken a leap of faith anyway on herself. But they were trying to stop this. They were trying to resist her from making changes, from moving forward. And it looks like because there's another person here who might be their family tie anyway, someone close to them, who she would be better suited with, who wants to come towards her but was doubting her because of the situation with the King of Wands. Let's move on. New perspective. Indecision, delays, seeing the truth, lies are being exposed. It's very complicated, it's very complex. The Four of Wands, the Lovers, interesting, and the Sun. Yeah, so lies have been exposed to do with these people, this community of people, this group, this family ties, this dynamic, group dynamic here too. To do with a choice in love, a major choice in love. It is quite complicated, but we got the Sun, which means that something, yeah, so the lies are being exposed because she's speaking her truth. And they're realizing that this person actually is very narcissistic. King of Swords in the reverse. Pretending to be fine, may appear strong outwardly, but is actually very vulnerable. This person has a lack of structure, routine, intelligence, used in a bad way. This person's irrational and illogical. And she's rebuilding her strength from that. Okay. And then we've got this choice. Again, testing her and whether she would leave, whether she would take a leap of faith, jump, move, go away. What she has, but they were still holding on. So over the near future. So somebody's seeing this from a different perspective, which will be this King of Pentacles by the look of it. He didn't trust her. The Emperor. The Two of Pentacles. So they were stuck in the middle, smoke and mirrors. They were being fooled by this person's appearance. They're realizing that this person's repetitive, that they overspend, that they're in debt, that they're lazy. And we've got the Emperor. who appears to be like an emperor. But the way that they do this is by exhausting the resources from this Queen of Pentacles. So the only reason that they're looking like this emperor here is because they were exhausting her, feeding off her literally, financially, emotionally. Okay. Yes, Four of Pentacles. Holding on to her. Holding on tight. People, places, issues, possessions, deep-seated, hoarding, stingy, control, possessiveness. All for financial stability, financial security. Let's just smoke and mirrors. Three of Wands. she called judgment on them and she moved on. She's awakened to that. But also what it looks like is that this King of Pentacles is awakening to the fact that they had someone around them who was doing this to this Queen of Pentacles. They were in connection with them. So they're waking up to that too. Self-evaluating. Judgment. Self-evaluation. Resilience. Making investments. Seven of Pentacles. So they're calling judgment on her. There was some sort of blame. There was blame being put on her. This King of Wands was like blaming her, saying that she's disloyal in some way and not doing what he thinks he deserves, but she was doing everything for him. Tell me about the facade. The Knight of Cups, to do with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it was just a fucking facade. This person is trying to sweep her off her feet. It makes out like he's doting, he's affectionate, he's caring, but really he's backstabbing her, betraying her to enemies, bitching about her. Nine of Cups here. I mean, this is the end of it. Yeah, I mean, this person caused so much drama in her life. Conflict, fighting, arguments. You know what? She's the wish fulfillment here. She's the Nine of Cups. Okay. This was all secretive. It's like they were trying to hoard her to themselves while misusing her at the same time. They didn't want people to see. They were trying to conceal her, that she's the wish fulfillment. But that's come to an end anyway. Success, travel, completion, sense of fulfillment, spiritual transformation as well. She's put an end to it. She's let go. She's transitioned. Because she's gotten clarity with it. She knows the truth of what that person was doing. That their concern was a facade. But the thing too is that the truth has been revealed about what they were doing, and so now the dynamics are shifting between these people, these family members or these family ties, because they know that this person was playing mind games. It was emotional interactions, involved control and manipulation. Partial truths. This is the partial truths. Only sharing part truths that benefit oneself, because the King of Pentacles was intrigued by her. And this is a love triangle. Oh, go away. Overruling. Outcome. Peaceful resolution. Moving on. Ace of Swords. Oh, so just that she moved on in peace. Ending of the conflict. Yeah, she just moved on. She just walked away. So she didn't put up a fight. She didn't put up a facade. Or no, like not a facade, but like she didn't put up a fight. She didn't get all up in arms about it or try to defend herself. She's actually quite strategic about this. She just came up with a new idea, a new plan on how she could have a victory and how she could be successful, and she just moved forward. She abandoned that situation, walked away, let it go. It's escape, because she'd reached her limit. She self-analyzed, so self-analysis, and self-discovered, so self-discovery, introspection, looking deeper within herself, withdrew from the situation, and she just moved on. Moved on from the past. 6 of Cups here. The Devil, yeah, because this is the Devil here. It's addiction, depression, mental health. It's complete. It's done. Over. Poverty. It's over. She's closed that cycle out. Okay, so what about the King of Pentacles? Well, might be defending her, might be fighting for her. Let's see. Death card. Action, Knight of Swords. Well, it looks like he might be defending her now, but he wasn't previously. Big changes. He's seizing a moment to put it into, he's standing his ground, okay. And he's putting it into something, and he's going through a spiritual transformation himself. Okay, so he's taking action because he's been in some sort of hardship himself and some sort of heartbreak. He feels betrayed to do with the Empress. She looks like she's an Empress energy. So he feels heartbroken, betrayed, in separation, depressed, because he has a lot of emotions for her, but he's stuck with his feelings, stuck with his emotions. Oh dear. Final messages. He's heartbroken, he's shattered. Heartbroken and shattered. Because she's ascending. She's transcending the obstacles. Learning her lessons. Because this is a soulmate. Oh my gosh. And she might be getting back out there and meeting somebody new. Setting a date with someone else, possibly. Because he didn't show his true self. He was wearing a mask. And this is a twin flame. It's actually a twin flame. But there was a third situation, yeah. So he doubted her unconditional love. And then we've got commitment, her ability to commit. And yet look how much she committed to this other person who just took her for a ride. Putting her under pressure. Testing her loyalty. And she's just travelled and she's experiencing new things. Because this person had an unhealthy attachment to her. Possibly had addictions as well. Who wanted her to compromise. So that this possibly would be at a standstill to do with that family member. Which would be the King of Pentacles. So this King of Wands wanted her at a crossroads. Because he wanted her to keep compromising with her. To keep going back to her, or even was saying like he'd make change, or I don't know, toxic energy anyway. Turmoil coming ahead, storm to do with the twin flame, because he knew that this would come to a head. He knew that shit would hit the fan because he would lose out, because she would end up with her twin flame, because the twin flame was interested in her. That's what it all come down to. So he was feeling insecure, he had low self-esteem over the divine masculine. Okay, so now he's a divine masculine, this King of Pentacles. And unexpected, all of a sudden, there's other women involved. Competition, so some other woman got involved here. It's going to be family or friends, influencers. All of a sudden, these other people involved now. There's competition here. What the fuck? Camera. Who could be all possibly watching this whole situation. So there's other women now involved. Camera, who seem to be watching. So he involved other women to keep an eye on this masculine. This is what the King of Wands has done. He's involved other women to keep an eye on this masculine, this twin flame. and his feelings towards her, towards the Queen of Pentacles, to see if they were talking. Okay, so he's involved other people, other family even, to keep tabs to see if they were talking. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, reconciliation. Oh yeah, because okay, so he didn't text her, he didn't message her, because there's an enemy who potentially wanted to reconcile with the Queen, the King of Wands, wanted to reconcile, wanted her back. So he didn't text her. The King of Pentacles didn't reach out to the Twin Flame, the Queen of Pentacles, because of this enemy. So he didn't text. It's an unsent message. He wanted to, but he didn't. Because there's no peace here. We've got peace in the reverse. Because this could have caused, more shit, more storms, more turmoil, had he reached out to her, while this King of Wands is like, okay, we got inspiration coming out. Anyway, had he messaged her, but he's got these other people involved as well now, who have got their eye on this situation too, and so he kept the truth to himself. And he pretended like he didn't have an intuitive feeling towards her, towards the Twin Flame connection. So he denied that he had an intuitive feeling towards her. He was inspired by her. We've got inspiration here. He was inspired. His vibration lifted. It would have been pretty fucking obvious for people around them, and especially if there's other, especially this King of Wands, he would have known that the two of them being in the same energy together would have been a lift in the vibration. But the King of Pentacles denied this. He didn't tell the truth. He didn't say, yeah, I feel connected to her. I feel she's my twin flame. Because he's got all these other people that have got eyes on him. So he decided to go silent instead. And it looks like he's believing in divine timing. Okay. Yeah, because there's backstabbing and betrayal. Separation, lies, deception, a shocking attack about them coming together. About this new relationship, new connection. So now they're in separation and he's sad and he's missing her. Thinking about her, unsure about the future, uncertain future, wants to hear from her. Gosh. And then we've got self-love, self-care, being happier, because that's a blocked obstacle. So because that's blocked, she's made the decision to take care of herself, be herself, love life. She's seen that the grass is greener just by making healthier choices for herself. It's not saying she's jumping and going and trying to get with other people. She's actually focused on money. So she saw that the grass was greener by just having a positive mindset, being grateful, manifesting. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at her. Grass is green as here. Because she's taking care of her grass. Okay. Because she's free. Because she's surrendered. And this has left the karmic in agonizing pain. Okay. Because this is a divine intervention. Because divine intervened regardless. The tower hit. Plus she's spoken truth anyway, and lots of towers have been taking place by the look of it, because this person's been outed. And now there's legal disputes or disputes to do with the friends. So they're all fighting amongst each other now. because they're stalking, watching, looking. The fuck? Watching her heal from heartbreak and toxicity. Taking responsibility. And she's a single parent. Possibly. She could be a single parent who went through this as well. So there's disputes now all amongst the friends, amongst the families, because the truth has been exposed that this person was playing mind games, trying to manipulate her, treat her like shit, but also lie about it and put on a front that they were the boss and that they're the ones bringing all the income in, or they're the ones that's providing everything with that emperor energy. But it was a facade, because the only reason that they're looking like this emperor is because they're financially benefiting from her. Last messages. Yeah, because actually what they were doing was blocking her and causing her a lot of stress and anxiety, and now that's done. It's over, the grave. No second chances. Gosh. Yeah, because she's ignoring them because she knows that they ain't shit. Because all they want is for her to give them money. Giving money, so she's dodging them. Blocking negativity, blocking negative people. Wow. And this King of Pentacles is under the impression that she is like disingenuous, basically, because of all these other groupies as well, these other feminines that have got involved. She's dusting them off. Oh, they might have tried to make friends with her too, and she knew it, and she dusted them off. She's unfazed. They could be doing divination as well. Divination abuse is usually what that covers. So I crossed out the abuse though, because I just wanted it to be neutral. But it does look like these people possibly are trying to see what's going on in her life. I don't know, cross-watching or something like that. Who is to do with divination? To steal her creativity? What? Stealing her ideas? Feeding off her energy so that they can win. Oh, so all these groupies, all these feminines, I don't know if she could be into divination. She might do tarot readings or something like that. And now all these groupies are actually watching her to steal her ideas, copy her work, duplicating off her, feeding off her energy so that they can win. Fishing for comments even. I'm nearly finished, babe. I'm almost done.
I need some clothes.
Yeah, in your drawer. Almost done, darling. And we've got girl fights causing arguments. Oh my god, so they're in competition with her. They could have tried to even fight with her, or they're competing with her anyway. Trying to get some sort of proof as well, some sort of evidence to do with her. To cause drama because her light irritates their demons. So there's these feminines that this masculine got involved. Oh my gosh. Who are in competition with her because her light irritates them, but they're trying to steal her creativity as well. It's bizarre. It's just bizarre. Tell me more about this King of Wands. So she's bossing up. Self-empowered after dealing with manipulation. She's on point. She's succeeding. She's slaying. She's dominating the competition. Lift off. Fast action. The wait is over. She's progressing. She's taken off here. And these people are imposters. They're frauds. Stolen identity. They're trying to fake something. And then we've got romantic getaway. Vacation. Tell me more. Dirty money, money laundering, but it's a plot twist, it's an unexpected event. So see, they were trying to say here that she's a fraud, that she's an imposter, that she's faking it because she spends time with masculine to get money through illegal activities, but the plot twist is that that's not actually the truth. Unexpected, that actually he's the one that's doing too much. He's overindulgent. Digging for dirt, making accusations, trying to say she's a sleeping princess, that she is unmotivated, she procrastinates, that she could have been cheating as well or betrayed them, but she's just had a glow up, and she's putting them on blast. She's calling them out publicly. Ooh. She might be online, she might be doing something here. Sirens call, sexual tactics, lured by temptation, and he's salty because he's self-limited and he was using her persuasion for personal gain, trying to finesse her through some sort of sexual tactics here, luring her through temptation. But he's salty because she's moved on. He's bitter, he's dramatic because he's feeling inadequate and feeling like he's failed for trying to finesse her to persuade. What? Persuasion for personal gain, which is what I saw anyway. What about this King of Pentacles? Last messages, King of Pentacles. Boundaries. He said no, enough is enough, to do with the twin flame connection. Boundaries. So he drew a line because there's insane chemistry between the two of them. What did he draw a line with? The boundaries. Tell me about the boundaries. About opening up his heart because he had clouded judgment. So he said no to the twin flame connection. He said no to opening up to her. He denied his feelings for her. He denied that he had intuitive feelings that this was a twin flame connection too, because he's under an illusion. We've got commitment and unconditional love. One day, maybe one day. Loyalty, and then we've got soulmates. It's a soul contract here, but he's afraid. He was afraid and apprehensive because she was with a snake, girl with a snake, because she's been charmed and used. So we're making healthier choices because we were being depleted, we've been exhausted. So he knew she was being exhausted, but it looks like you guys are mirroring each other. So you're going within self-reflection, healing your inner wounds, especially the divine feminine who's been dealing with a narcissist. Yeah, who was very deceptive because she was in a karmic relationship. But she's cut ties, she's moved on. So tell me about the masculine though. So he's still got he's still got blocked emotions. He's still feeling a bit messed up. And he's still hiding his true feelings because of this narcissist. Fuck's sakes. But he wants to apologize for being afraid because he's been spying on her and he wants to meet up with her because he wants to be loyal to her. Oh my god. Because he trusts her now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he trusts her now. But he's been hiding his feelings because of this narcissist. Self-absorbed narcissist. But he wants to apologize for being afraid, for being apprehensive and cautious, because he's been spying on her, watching her, getting information, and he's seeing that she is loyal, that she is trustworthy. He believes her now, and he wants to meet up with her. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, that was the message, guys, for somebody out there. I hope this was helpful in some way. It was definitely interesting. I'm going to leave it at that. So stay blessed, stay beautiful. Like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. As you guys know, I have a bit of time at the moment because I'm free for the next 2 weeks at this stage. Anything can change, of course. So if you want a reading, get in while you can. I'll be starting readings again on Monday. There's a couple that are already... No, there's one actually at the moment. I've done a couple, but there's one who will be the first priority on Monday. So, yeah, if you want one, get in there. All right. Otherwise, thanks for being here, and you'll see me in another reading. All right, bye.